The crowd murmurs with anticipation, the kind that turns stadiums into cauldrons of pure energy. A historic battle is about to unfold, a fight that defies time, logic, and every debate ever held in barbershops, locker rooms, and fight forums across the world. Two titans, both bearing the name Tyson, are about to step into the ring, not as shadows of different eras, but as warriors standing toe-to-toe in the same moment, under the same lights, before the same roaring audience. The gloves are laced, the stakes are colossal, and the question on everyone's mind is the same: who is the greatest Tyson to ever live? On one side of the ring, he moves like a coiled predator, every muscle honed by wars fought in the brutal trenches of the heavyweight division. Mike Tyson, the youngest heavyweight champion in history, the most feared puncher of his era. His fists carry the weight of every knockout, highlight ever replayed in slow motion, every opponent who crumbled under his relentless pressure. His presence alone is a warning, a storm wrapped in human form, waiting to explode. Across from him, a giant stands, unbothered by the legend before him. Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, the man who defied the odds time and time again. He isn't just a heavyweight. He's a strategist, a puzzle no one has fully solved. He's danced through fire against the hardest hitters of his era, risen from knockdowns that should have ended him, and stood victorious when the world counted him out. Unlike most giants in boxing, he isn't just about power. He's about finesse, movement, mind games. He's the type to grin mid-fight, to make the ring his playground even when chaos surrounds him. Two fighters, two styles, two legacies built on dominance. One known for explosive destruction, the other for calculated resilience. Their paths were never supposed to cross, yet here they are, about to answer the unanswerable question. This isn't just a dream fight, it's the ultimate clash of eras. Raw power against masterful skill. The warrior against the tactician. The bell hasn't even rung, yet the atmosphere is charged, an invisible pressure pushing down on every soul in attendance. Some lean forward, gripping the edge of their seats, while others hold their breath, eyes locked on the two men about to define history. But then, just as the referee steps forward, about to give the final instructions, something unexpected happens, something that no one, not even the sharpest analysts, could have seen coming. A sudden hush falls over the arena, a strange shift in the energy that even the most seasoned fight fans can feel. The referee hesitates, eyes flickering between the two fighters as if sensing something off. Fury, always the showman, flashes a grin, but there's an intensity behind it, this time something different, something rare. On the other side, Mike Tyson doesn't move. His breathing is slow, measured, but his eyes burn like they did in his prime, locked onto his opponent with an almost unnatural focus. Then, without warning, Fury steps forward before the referee finishes speaking. It's subtle, just an inch, just enough to test the waters. But Tyson doesn't flinch. He doesn't react at all. Instead, he exhales, shoulders relaxing, and for a split second, it looks like something has shifted in him. The crowd notices. A murmur spreads through the stands, confusion mixing with excitement. Fury tilts his head, studying the man before him. Something's wrong. Tyson finally moves, but it's not what anyone expects. He smiles, not the cold, predatory smirk people remember from his younger days, but something else. A different kind of fire burns in his expression, something deeper than competition. He takes a step forward, closing the distance more than he should before the fight even starts. The referee instinctively moves to separate them, but the energy in the ring has changed. It's no longer just about a fight. It's something bigger, something unspoken. The audience can feel it, a collective tension hanging heavy in the air. Fury, usually the one in control, the master of psychological warfare, suddenly finds himself unsure. Tyson isn't reacting the way he should be. There's no trash talk, no bravado, no tension in his stance, just that stare, that unreadable, unsettling presence. Fury bounces on his feet, forcing a chuckle, but his fingers twitch at his sides. Then Tyson speaks. Just 2 words. Fury's grin falters. The cameras zoom in, trying to catch what was said, but the noise in the arena is deafening now. Analysts scramble, replaying the moment, searching for clues. But whatever was exchanged between them, it lands like a hammer. Fury's body tenses for a fraction of a second, just enough for those watching closely to notice. He recovers quickly, but not quickly enough. For the first time in his career, the Gypsy King looks unsure. The referee, oblivious to the subtle storm unfolding, finally signals for the fight to begin. The bell rings. But as Fury and Tyson step toward each other, it becomes clear this isn't going to be the fight anyone expected. Not by a long shot. The moment the bell tolls, Fury moves first, flicking a jab with the precision of a man who has spent years refining his craft. The crowd expects Tyson to rush, to explode forward with that signature head movement and throw hooks that could crack stone. But he doesn't. Instead, he just stands there, slipping the punch with the smallest turn of his head so slight it's almost lazy. Fury throws another, this time with more weight behind it, but Tyson barely moves again. He's watching, calculating. Fury's rhythm is disrupted. He's used to controlling fights, dictating pace, frustrating opponents with his reach and movement. But here, against the man known for sheer aggression, he's the one being studied. The hesitation doesn't last long. He feints, shifts angles, and steps in with a quick combination. This time, Tyson reacts. A blur of motion. He dips under a right hand, then twists his torso like a coiled spring, unleashing hell. A left hook rockets toward Fury's ribs. It lands. The sound echoes through the arena, sharp and brutal. Fury stumbles back, face twisted in something between shock and pain. The crowd erupts. No one expected the first real moment of the fight to come from a single body shot, but there it is. Tyson, at his age, at this moment, just sent a message with one punch. He still has it. Fury resets, shaking off the pain. He grins, but it's tight, forced. He flicks out more jabs, using his range, circling. He needs to get Tyson moving, needs to keep him from planting his feet. But something is wrong. The arena feels different. The energy, the way Tyson is moving. No, not moving. He's making Fury fight on his terms without even throwing. Then it happens. A single opening, a split-second lapse in Fury's defense, and Tyson is on him. A right hook flies over Fury's shoulder, forcing him to duck, but that's exactly what Tyson wants. The moment Fury lowers his head, an uppercut fires from below like a missile. It's devastating. Fury's body jerks as his chin snaps upward, his feet momentarily leaving the ground. He crashes to the canvas. The world holds its breath. Fury, the man who rose from knockdowns like they were mere inconveniences, stays down longer than anyone expects. The count reaches 6 before he even stirs. 7. He rolls to his side. 8. He plants a glove on the canvas, pushing himself up. 9. He barely beats the count, but his legs betray him. He stumbles into the ropes, eyes unfocused. The referee steps in, looking him over. Fury shakes his head, willing himself to be steady. The official hesitates, then waves it off. It's over. The arena explodes into chaos. Some fans leap from their seats, some stand frozen, unable to process what they just witnessed. The fight that was supposed to be a showcase of strategy, a battle of youth versus legend, ended in a way no one predicted. Not a drawn-out war. Not a tactical chess match. A knockout, one for the ages. As Tyson stands in the center of the ring, arms raised, Fury finally finds his footing. He blinks the haze from his vision, looking at the man who just did what no one thought possible. Then, instead of anger or disappointment, he grins a real one this time. He steps forward and, without hesitation, embraces Tyson. The two men exchange a few quiet words, something only they will ever know. The past, the debates, the speculation, it all led to this moment. And now, the answer is clear. As the cameras flash and the commentators struggle to find the right words, one undeniable truth settles over everyone watching. The name Tyson will never be forgotten in boxing history, but now, the world knows which one stands at the top.